Hey guys, how's it going? I just ordered myself one of these Feelworld F6 5.7 inch full 4K monitors for my filmmaking kit. We're gonna unbox this and we're gonna check out what's inside. So let's check out the box. It's a little hard to open this up because everything is firmly packed. But once we get through that, we can check out the entire unboxing. Here we have the manuals. We open this up. We have a sunshade. This is the screen itself, a 4K f6 screen. Here's a mini HDMI to an HDMI connector that I would be needing for my camera. Here's the L mount bracket that will allow me to attach this screen to my camera or any of my other accessories. Here's a basic micro mini HDMI to an HDMI. Here's a battery charger, and here's the battery that we use for the screen. Also, we have a micro USB charger that I believe is used to update the firmware. And lastly, we have a mounting stand for the screen, which I'm not quite sure where to use. So before getting into anything, what I really was inquisitive about was, it says 4K. Is it really 4K, or does it just support 4K display as a 1080p? So here I have a USB cord with me, an HDMI cord with me, that I'm going to connect to this, and I'm going to see if 4K comes out as an entire display or not. So here we have it at 1080p, and now I'm going to go into the settings and I'm going to see if this thing can turn into 4K. It's actually working in 4K at this point. This entire display on this little screen is 4K, which absolutely just blows my mind at this point. This screen basically operates on these Sony F550 batteries, which are actually very common for me to use because I do own a Yongnuo light that I use them with. So this is the perfect combination. Plus, given the fact that these come in the box, means that I don't have to search these up on Amazon and buy them separately. So I just take this and I snap it onto my screen when I want to, and snap it onto my light when I don't want to use it on my screen. Here we have 3 ports. So one of them is the DC input 12 volt that the adapter is included with. Then there's the HDMI and an 8 volt output that I'm quite not sure what is used for over here. On the other side, we have a tripod mount, which means I can mount this to a tripod like this. And another tripod mount over here, which means I can mount it to a tripod like this, or to the stand that comes with this. Next, on the other side, we have a couple of buttons, and each of these represents their own function. Like this one pops up a menu over here, which I haven't really had the time to go through, but I believe you can change settings such as brightness, contrast, saturation, sharpness, color temperature, and even the manuals. This is not a touchscreen though, so we do have to use the buttons to operate it out. Also, headphone jack towards the bottom of this, which means that if I'm connecting an HDMI and I'm getting a sound output, I can use my headphones, I can plug those in, and I can hear that from this. The USB upgrade allows me to actually perform updates on this device on its own. This is the rig that I use to usually film my stuff, so I'm just going to attach everything to this, and I'm going to see how that works, but for that I need to switch over to my phone. I think this looks quite about right. Why don't you guys check it out? So here I have my mic that I'm speaking to even right now. This is my camera, this is the L mount bracket. This is my screen. I believe this is at 1080p right now, but everything seems very clear. Honestly, I was not expecting this sort of a result by a screen this size. I just feel that this could have been much better of a resolution, but that's completely fine. This is the HDMI cable that's running through this into the mini HDMI port over here, which again I think is pretty great. It's 4K. I wish there was an alternative for 1080p that I could have gotten for much cheaper because my camera does not support 4K, but whenever my camera will support 4K, this will be pretty useful. Hopefully, it'll be fine by the time that happens. So that's pretty much it.